Hello, first today, the £1 billion expansion at the port of Felixstowe. Within the next few minutes, the Princess Royal will carry out the official opening of the first berths in Britain capable of taking the next generation of giant container ship. Our business correspondent Richard Bond is there now.
Well, Stuart, Felixstowe really is the linchpin of the region's economy. It controls the main trade route flowing through the east of England. It's also a linchpin of the national economy, and that's a point really brought home today with the opening of these new deep water berths, which will keep Felixstowe at the leading edge of world trade.
In the container business, size matters. The bigger the ship, the more efficient everything becomes. At least that's the theory. Which is why 3 years ago Felixstowe started building a port extension capable of receiving the world's biggest ships. Its first phase will be opened today by the Princess Royal.
The trade we do have at the moment is increasingly coming in bigger and bigger ships, and we need bigger facilities to accommodate those large ships. This development makes us one of only 3 ports in Northern Europe that will be able to accommodate the latest and the next generation of container ships. So this should help secure some of the economic activity and the jobs that we have here in Felixstowe going forwards.
Felixstowe became a container terminal in the 60s and has grown like Topsy. Back in the 60s, a typical container ship calling here was about 100 metres long. By the 80s, that had grown to 250 metres long, and by the late 90s, 350 metres. Today, it's anything up to 400 metres, so that's 4 times longer since the start. This is the Emma Maersk, which sometimes calls here. It can carry 15,000 containers, but a new generation of ships currently under construction will be even bigger.
The unique selling point of this development is that it will be the only port in the UK that is capable of taking the largest ships in the world, which means it's very attractive from the Far East and other key importers, and that puts it in a position way ahead of its rivals.
The new terminal will add about 25% to the port's capacity and create 700 new jobs. More deep-water berths are planned. When they're built will depend on the strength of the economic recovery. The government said today the port's expansion proved Britain was open for business. There's no escaping the fact that Felixstowe will play a key role in the future of UK PLC.
Well, I suppose the only doubt hanging over today is whether really, with all the problems there are with the world economy, there'll be enough growth in world trade to keep these new berths really buzzing.
Richard, thank you very much. A man has been sentenced to life in prison